Real World AIP, the YouTube channel dedicated exclusively to helping you implement the autoimmune protocol. I'm Stacy, and today I'm going to make a savory butternut squash casserole. Now this is inspired by my pear cobbler that I made a couple months ago. I am using tiger nuts to make a delicious batter that seeps into the cracks and crevices of the butternut squash, but this is going to be a more savory dish. So there's not going to be sweetener in it. There's going to be sage, fall seasonings, and it's going to be the perfect side dish for your Thanksgiving dinner. I didn't want to, exert myself too much. I wanted to do it the easy way. So I got the pre-peeled Olivia's Organics butternut squash, washed and ready to cook. And I'm just going to dice this up. Also, one other thing, I planned on making this so early this morning. You could do it the night before, but this is a precautionary measure so that you don't bust your blender. I basically took 6 ounces of whole unpeeled tiger nuts and 12 ounces of filtered water. And I let these soak because I'm going to blend them up to make the batter, and I don't want to break my blender. You can use tiger nut flour instead of the whole tiger nuts. The same thing, you need a scale. I'm not sure what the cup measurement is. It's gonna be 6 ounces of tiger nut flour, 12 ounces of filtered water. Oh, by the way, I finally finished updating my favorites page on my website, www.realworldaip. I've collected all of my favorite products, kitchen gadgets, spices, pantry items, just all the things. I get so many requests for recommendations of like, what books do you recommend? I've just made a list of all the things I personally use, not things that I want you to buy so I make commission on or something. No, these are things I use that I love, that I really recommend, like these tiger nuts. I love these tiger nuts. The best price on the tiger nuts, I'll have that link there, but I'll also put it in the description here. They don't sponsor me. They have the best price. I'm like, that's why I buy them. Anyway, let's put this recipe together. First thing I'm gonna do is just get this squash chopped up into nice bite-sized pieces. And then I'm gonna weigh out about 2.5 pounds. All right, this is 2.5 pounds. I did have some extra and I just set it aside. I'll use it later. So to this, I am going to add salt. I'm also going to add a tablespoon of sage, dried sage. If you have fresh, even better. In that case, use 2 tablespoons. I'm using 1 tablespoon dry. And then just maybe like a teaspoon of marjoram and a ½ teaspoon of rosemary. Toss that all up. It smells amazing. Now I'm gonna grease up my rectangular glass dish with a little bit of avocado or coconut oil. Whatever's left over is hand lotion. You could toss this with some extra virgin olive oil if you want to be extra decadent. I'm making the lean version here, but definitely you could totally pimp that out with some EVOO. Now let's make our topping. So in my blender here, I have the 6 ounces of whole tiger nuts. They're unpeeled. 12 ounces of filtered water. I'm going to put a teaspoon of salt. Also going to put a tablespoon of dry sage or 2 tablespoons of fresh sage with a teaspoon of marjoram and ½ teaspoon of rosemary. I'm just going to puree this up. If you wanted this to be extra decadent, you could have used coconut milk instead of the water. This is going to be fine though. Like I said, I'm making the lean version. You want to pimp it out, put extra virgin olive oil in that butternut squash, replace this water with coconut milk. Oh my goodness. All right, blend it up. That just smells like Thanksgiving. See, it's a nice thick. Well, you'll see when we pour it over the squash. By the way, if you need Thanksgiving stuffing on AIP, last year I created an amazing stuffing. There is a link here if you're watching on YouTube or if you're watching on Facebook, I'll put it down below, to the most amazing Thanksgiving stuffing ever. So yeah, just saying. It's that time of year. Check it out. It's one of my most proudest recipes ever. Let's pour this batter on here. Dun-dun-dun. So, see, it's kind of thick. By the way, if you wanted to customize this, you could have used chicken stock or turkey stock instead of the water when you soaked your tiger nuts. And you could also add like celery and onions in with the squash. This is a very customizable recipe. This is just a really nice, basic, yummy version. And you want to get this into the cracks of the squash. You don't want it all floating on top. I've preheated my oven to 425. I'm gonna put this in uncovered for 40 minutes and just wait till you see what we get. Ho, 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 ho. This is too hot to cut. Oh my goodness. It smells like Thanksgiving. Oh, it smells so good. Oh my goodness, I can't even take it. This is way too hot to cut into. So we'll come back in a few hours, but this smell, oh my god. All right, oh, let's dig into this. Oh my gosh, it tastes like stuffing. I've made accidental stuffing. Oh my. Really good. Make this for Thanksgiving. Share this with anyone, even standard American diet eaters. They will love this. Savory Squash Casserole. Slash accidental stuffing. I'm going to the gym right after this. Pre-workout of champions. So there it is, Savory Squash Casserole. I hope you love this. Let me know if you make it. I love to hear when you guys make my recipes. If you have any questions about it, let me know. I usually I respond to YouTube comments within 24 hours usually. 36 at the latest. And so I'm happy to answer any questions you have, and I just love to hear your feedback on my recipes. And if you want to see behind the scenes stuff, or you want more recipes that never hit YouTube, I have a monthly exclusive recipe up on Patreon. There's got to be at least 12 of them up there by now. You get access to all the back recipes, so if you want to check that out, there's a link below to that too. Anyway, I hope you're all healthy, happy, and well, and you have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and you have a ton to be grateful for, and I hope to see you soon. Until then, be healthy.